Welcome back to our channel and thank you very much for your continued support. Now, yesterday night there was a drama in Kisii UDA group, and there are screenshots that surfaced in social media. But 2 hours after this screenshot surfaced in the UDA Facebook page, Kisii Facebook page, then we saw Antony Kibagendi, who is one of the leaders from Kisii and rather was working at the office of Deputy President in charge of youth affairs, said that he has resigned from the party and he was going to give his reasons. That one painted a picture of things falling apart or rumbles within the UDA team. According to the WhatsApp screenshots that I want to share with you in this channel, seems there was an altercation between Osoro and Kibagendi. And without wasting time, I want us to look at those screenshots to see how exactly things were playing out. Now this one saying, huyu amewatuma mtukane mama yangu, amewaambia wazazi wake walikufa ukimwi wakifanya nini. This is Kibagendi talking. Then Venom is saying, leo watu wamekula nini? Then Honorable Osoro, hey bro, you have a long way to go. I might be second as you claim, but nimekuwa MP. Wewe haki, ukishinda, itakuwa the 8th wonder of the world. Maze uko nyuma, immaturity sana. Horace anasema, wewe umeambia watu nini iliua? And of course the conversation continues. So, that is the first screenshot. The second screenshot that surfaced was this one here. I think I need to get it. Yeah. Very helpful photo. I have just registered via eCitizen. I was registered to party I have never heard of. Then you see there, Antony Kibagendi left. After this screenshot evolved, and of course people were talking about what was happening in the Kisii UDA team, Antony Kibagendi went and posted in his Facebook page and said, yes, I have resigned from UDA. I have not joined any party or association. I will give my reasons tomorrow, siku mwema. That is today. So of course we are expecting Antony Kibagendi to give feedback. So I think one thing that happened here is that Osoro and Kibagendi were actually having some bitter exchange, and we are going to look at that. But first, let's say what was here first. I think Antony Kibagendi was saying that was trying to insult or rather abuse Osoro on the issue, I don't know, parenthood. Then Osoro on this other side was also on something on parenthood. That's why someone is saying, the other one is saying the other parents are brothers. So it was very ugly. I tried to reach out to someone who is a member of this WhatsApp group and was telling me that conversation did not start in the night. That conversation started yesterday at around 2. So from 2, they had already started exchanging bitter words there, even though the members of the group did not really know what exactly was going on. But it just sprouted from nowhere, and by 8 p.m., the things had gotten out of hand. I have some other screenshots, but because of security reasons or maybe some other reasons, let me not share, but I'll try to divulge what I understood just from whatever is happening in this WhatsApp group. So first, let me tell you, who is Antony Kibagendi? Antony Kibagendi was actually an ODM member, but in 2017, he jumped ship and joined Jubilee Party and faced off Richard Onyonka in Kitutu Chache constituency. Then he lost. That is in 2017. He lost. Onyonka got 10,000 and he got around 5. Then in 2018, after him losing the Jubilee parliamentary seat, in what was a move by Deputy President to try to craft a Kisii team, Ruto employed him in his office. He was employed in Ruto's office as head of, I think, youth affairs there. So he has been working there to date. But I think, as you know, all these people that have been working in the office of Deputy President, it's natural that most of them are aligned towards UDA. So now in 2022, Kibagendi wanted to seek the seat, the Kitutucheche parliamentary seat, and remember Don Bosco is also eyeing this seat. Don Bosco has been campaigning. Onyonka is going for the Senate, so the incumbent is not there. So Antony Kibagendi, I think, was eyeing this seat also with Don Bosco, something that someone was telling me from there. So guys, before we divide in this video, I wanted to look why, because this is two people fighting, and I want to divide in this video what could be, according to the intel that I got, the main reason why this fight was here, and what this portrays for the UDA team in Kisii. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, kindly take a second and subscribe. And more importantly, click the notification bell so that when we publish a video, you will be notified. One thing that is happening, Kibagendi was accusing Osoro that he's trying to manipulate UDA party so that there are some preferred candidates in Kisii. So what this means is I was trying to ask my intel, who is a member of this group, why is Kibagendi blaming Osoro? Then I think Osoro has a very close ties with William Ruto, the UDA party, or I can say in simple terms, Osoro is the chief whip from that area. And just hold on, in the same Kisii, in Nyamira area, Omingo Magara is eyeing the gubernatorial seat in Kisii. And Omingo, I think, is the treasurer of the UDA party. And if you ask me, is the senior most member of this. And of course, Omingo Magara is not a member of this group. He was not in this group. But he's also feeling like things are getting tough there, and he might relinquish his position. By the way, for fear of the doubt, even Osoro was saying as of yesterday that he's looking his options, and before next week, he can even move out of UDA. So this tells you that things are not tough. Things are not easy. One, it is the scramble for the nomination slots. And I can tell you, by the time the nomination will be done, parties are going to find it very rough. And one thing that is affecting this is this issue of direct nomination. So why? What is breaking down UDA is Ruto's unmet promises. I think William Ruto, to make sure that he could hold this team around him, he promised some guys direct tickets. Or he promised them some favors when it comes to general election. But now this cannot be met because the ground, some of these members of parliament, some of these people that are around William Ruto are becoming are unpopular, or there are some more popular people on the ground. That's why they want these direct tickets. But William Ruto have realized that, okay, I can give you direct ticket and you're not going to give us this seat. So that is why he wanted to subject them to nomination. So one thing is the unmet ticket. Two, I think the ground is hostile. I want to believe that the UDA reception is in that place is not really cool, because if these people had the backing of the residents there, then they could not even risk a breakup, because they would have actually known that our home east, west, or north, our home is UDA. And because they've realized that the UDA is no longer tenable, they're now trying to throw tantrums, and people are now willing to move out. The willingness to move out of UDA tells you that they want to be accommodated somewhere else. If you feel like UDA was the preferred party in Kisii, then you will never even make a move to move out and join any other movement. And I will not be shocked to see Kibagendi or even Osoro moving out and jumping ship, even if not going directly to Azimio, but take one of the constituent parties within Azimio and vie with. This is a high probability there. Secondly, if they are all moving out, if Osoro wants to move out and Kibagendi wants to move out, honestly, what is the problem? Is there no leadership? Have the leadership of UDA given up on them? Because they should be summoned, and something, a truce need to be done. A truce need to be met. Another reason I'm telling you that the ground is slippery. Even Cliff Mbeta wanted to seek a parliamentary seat in Kisii, And he had to move out of UDA. He left UDA because he felt like things are not really tenable in that place. So I don't want to go further, but that is just an update of what is happening. And you can tell us what exactly you also think about the this Kisii thing, because I think things are getting out of hand and it is time for William Ruto to hold. Simba Arati is getting there, and Simba Arati is seeking the governor's seat, and is a very youthful fellow. And I mentioned, he's a very youthful fellow, and he's going to, he wants these youthful people around him so that they can marshal. Because I told you, Simba Arati is a field marshal. So one thing I'm also seeing, this youth breaking ranks with deputy president is the presence of Simba Arati. Simba Arati is trying to dismantle these young people that are around William Ruto so that they can join his team, because his governor's bid is anchored on his youthfulness. He might need Kibagendi. He might need these fellas around him. Of course, Kibagendi is from Kitutu Chache South, and the incumbent from Kitutu Chache is with Onyonka. Onyonka is with Arati, and I think Arati is the person who is engineering this breakup so that they can benefit from the youthful team joining Azimio la Umoja. Guys, that's my analysis. What do you think?